Rick is the kind of guy where no matter what you told him, like, Rick, we've decided to just do 10 songs. He'd be like, great. And he'd be like, Rick, we wrote 40 songs. He'd be like, great. We've decided to go in a completely different direction. Great.
I love the new album, by the way. By the way? By the way, by the way. I didn't mean to say that. You know.
So, Jess, of course, that's awful. How's your grandmother? Hey, so it's awful hot out here in the desert. Oh, my. No, hold on, that's a keep the subject. Yep, I'm with the moon.
One fact about Finland is that it gets dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and it gets light at 8 o'clock in the morning. Is that the other fact? That it gets light? No. And in the...
¿Tu español es perfecto?
No es perfecto, pero está aquí.
¿Cómo es para una banda de la trayectoria de ustedes? ¿Qué cosas pasan cuando se toman un paréntesis de 4 años para volver a grabar?
Играть на голове у девушки.
Да, вот так вот. На бонго играл бы. Обычно так.
I know there are certainly some girls.
Я знаю, что точно есть девушки,
they would love to be used as a bongos.
которые хотели бы, чтобы их использовали как бонго.
Да, все правильно.
The connection is not that good.
Говорите.
Алло. Okay. The goat cheese you can find in Russia.
Значит, брынзу вы не можете найти в России. Алло? Да. Одну секундочку. Мне позвонили из Монголии.
Hello?
Yes. The question is for Flea. Any other callers out there?
Еще есть какие-нибудь у нас звонки?
There would be.
Надеюсь, что будут звонки.
Алло? Борис?
Yes.
Да?
No. Stop on that, please.
Перестаньте, пожалуйста.
No.
Нет.
They want to know if we can come and have a peace treaty with Dagestan.
Они хотят...
I spent about 9 years working on the lyrics, and then we threw it out in a recording. It was like, this is not working, let's move on. I was like, okay, I just went through 27 boxes of pencils to get this song happening.
And I was a bit worried because I just left Australia, about 12, 13, 14 hours ago. And just before I left, a good friend of mine, Michael Gudinski, had just been in America, had heard the tracks as well, and said, it is the album of the year.
Gudinski.
Yeah, Gudinski. So he said...
Did you know Gudinski heard the tracks?
I didn't know about Gudinski hearing the tracks.
No one knew Gudinski heard the tracks.
You know, I think that we've gotten to a place of a band where we're all real grateful for each other, really giving their best, and us functioning as a unit in our best way.
What's wrong, John?
What was it that got you there?
What was it that got you?
Functioning as a unit?
Gudinski hearing the album? What was it?
It's been a long day, Molly.
All right.
Not for us, but for you.
Although Led Zeppelin used to record in castles in Scotland and Ireland.
And on hills. In the middle of beautiful country.
And on pills.
Any closing remarks?
I'm just loving the stretch on the Boom Girl again over there.
That's what she loved. Did she have an accent, English accent? No, she had like Swedish. Swedish. Yeah! Look how you came in my mouth. All the girls are gonna want to suck on fucking asshole.
You got some on your chest too.
Oh, it's kind of cool.
Looks like a load.
Everybody?
Yeah, it looks like Flea sprayed a load on my chest.
We all know the truth.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for letting us be Flea, John, Chad, and Anthony. You are the best. And also, best are you, Anthony and Chad, John, Flea. Be us letting four hearts. Our of bottom from you. Thank ears. Your with here. You that glad are we year after year. Joy us bring you. You love we England. Hey!
I'll be right down.
Welcome. Thank you very much. It's nice to be here in Stockholm tonight, but the costumes. There's a cusp.
The cusp, or was it a brink?
It was somewhere in between a cusp and a brink.
It came a little bit of a verge, really. Do you have a word for verge?
What?
Do you have a Swedish word for verge?
Well, it's almost like half a sentence, I think. På gränsen.
Yeah, it's a på gränsen.
Yeah.
I think that's really put it aside. Oh, no. That really...
So how do you feel about this?
And his hair was all frizzy. We were like, oh my God, let's just get this guy out of here. He just was speeding up and going, fuck you! Fuck you! Ah! You know, like he was just going like, ah! You know, and you were like, fuck you!
Did he? Yeah. Well, I mean, compared to where we were, anything was maturing.
Yeah, no, have you seen a videotape of us from 1989?
I think he's talking about we went from like, you know, age 5 to age 8. You know, in a couple of years we'll start getting pubic hair, but a whole different topic.
And one of our first songs, we mentioned Hall and Oates as being a couple of goats. That was one of our more poetic statements.
Yeah, I was into a lot of Rimbaud at that time.
Yeah, I think that's a direct rip-off of Rimbaud.
It kind of is. I paraphrased, but...
Hall and Oates are a couple of goats. I'd like to take this moment right now to commend Chad Smith for dealing with the fact that the other three of us are real blabbermouths and never get to say sh**.
It's an old saying in rock and roll.
He doesn't say anything smartest. He waits till he can get it bigger.
He's trying to make a statement for Christ's sake.
See?
There's
Live at Budokan. Like,
really? What kind of direction do you think like the Red Hot Chili Peppers are heading towards?
Southeast.
Oh.
No, I really think that we're just... So I'm going to do it tonight, too. Right. When he thinks he's going to be a big star, I'm going to start telling a joke. Mm-hmm. I want everybody to look at me.
Okay, what kind of...
Then I'll apologize to John after. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
This looks like Kremlin.
Kremlin for the Russians. It's a small world.
Flea told me that the political leaders lived inside the Kremlin. And that
Kremlin.
I said, who lives in there? And he said the heads of state live in there. Nobody lives in there.
And he didn't like the book Go After Dust by John Fonte.
But he did co-direct the video for Higher Ground.
With a guy called Drew, Drew, what was his name?
You shouldn't say that. If you don't know his last name, you shouldn't say the first.
First name was Drew.
Or you should say co-director with Drew. Higher Ground.
Beautiful girl, and it was a nice photo of a girl lying on a rock, and he said, this, not like this. It's not going to be like this.
This is not a video.
No, not like this.
Your video will not be like this.
So I knew for sure that when we showed up to shoot that we weren't going to be a girl lying on a rock. It was ironed out.
That was clear, and this is Give It Away.
Something about Creed, you said? Well, I wouldn't focus on the negative. You know, it was, we felt great to be here. It's been a beautiful 2 years for us, and I felt a powerful, earnest affection amongst all of us, and, you know, just beating Creed at least once or twice was good enough for us.
My work that I've done in this reality here against the other John Frusciante is any day.